Hey, how you doing? In this video you will learn what was the one key point that I realized in my life that made abundance possible for me. And this was really a large turning point for me, and I would just love to share this with you as well, so that you can also decide and live your life in total and full abundance. So the key point was, and just to explain, I used to be a single parent and had my 2 kids. I was building up my company at that time, and I really did not, have a lot of money. And I had this old belief saying like, oh, I have to work, a lot just to make up for a living. So I was definitely not always at the place, but that what really changed my life and my whole thinking was actually to realize that it is your birthright to live your life in abundance and in joy. And what I found was that, and this was really the key point, that we create our lives. Yeah, so I really studied that for many, many years. The basic of that all is really scientifically proven as well. It's like in quantum physics, and that means your mind creates your reality. So we can, as we are the creators of our lives, it is kind of a stepping out of the 3D reality and opening up to the matrix that is there, to the matrix of abundance, of creation, of understanding the power that you and we all as human beings have here on this planet. And that is actually our power of actually really creating the life that we wish for, that we dream of, out of kind of nothing, simply by putting out the vision and envisioning and imagining the most beautiful version of our lives. So it's like, imagine you were the playwright of your own life, and you yourself, you can decide which kind of role would you like to play, and how should this movie of your own personal life look like, right? So the first step is really to be aware about that, and then also a big thing is to write it down. And then once you've had that, so really your highest vision, and then remember always there are no limitations at all, right? So you got to get into the state where you believe, okay, I am worthy. Yeah, I am worthy of, and it is, as a human being, my birthright to live in abundance. And then without any limitations, picture yourself in your highest version of your highest dreams. And once you've done that, you feel it and envision it with all your senses as if it was happening now, right? And if you just keep on doing that, then you will see it is not up to you to think about the path, how to get there, right? It is simply up to you to set the intention, to set the vision, to set your goal, and then simply let universe do the job. Yeah, let life do the job. And what you will experience by doing that is that you that synchronicities will take place, that you will meet the right people, that you will be at the right point to the right time, right? And universe will lead you there, because it simply is that you deserve it, right? And that is how I got into it as well. And I can remember, actually, I started off with easy things when I learned about that. I started off with things like saying, okay, thank you parking space, for instance, right? Like driving somewhere with my car to places where there was usually never a parking spot. And then I thought, okay, I will just see how this works. And I just envisioned myself driving there. I envisioned that exactly in front of the door or wherever I had to go, there was this free parking space, or in that area there would be a free parking space. And it worked every time. And if you start practicing with little things like that, then you will gain confidence. And after that, and after knowing and after realizing, wow, it is working, or if you're not, using a car, if you don't have a car, if you're using official transport, that's what I also did, is that I always thought, okay, the moment I come for instance, to underground, I go down, the underground arrives, and it worked every time. And that really helps for you to gain confidence in this technique, and then to move on to really create bigger things like your dream life. You can do it. And as I could do it, as I am now living my dream life, you can definitely do it as well, right? So get into your power. Just start doing it. And if you have any experiences, may like yourself, I think it's so valuable for all of us to share that, and do share in the comment section below, because it motivates everyone, yeah? And it's a good thing, so that we all support each other and all motivate each other to live the highest version possible in our lives, right? I hope you have a beautiful day. Lots of love.